Hey y'all, hola mi gente. It's your favorite Georgia Rican Kayla here on Thirsty Thursday. How are y'all today? Well, I wanted to share with you one of my favorite drinks that I get at the Mexican restaurant, and it's called Jugo de Jamaica or Jamaica Aguas, or it kind of the spelling's like Jamaica. Y'all, I just learned how to make this, and my friend was telling me about it. I saw her posted that she made, and I was like, what? You make this at home? And y'all aren't going to believe how simple this is. And it is hibiscus leaves. I just went and bought this at my Mexican local grocery store. And I just went to the counter and said, hey, I want to know, do you sell the flowers for the Jamaica juice? She goes, sure. And she took me right to it. And they have all different sizes. This whole bag of flower petals, they're hibiscus, was like, I don't know how many pounds this is, but it's $3.14. Oh my God, it smells amazing. I don't know if y'all ever had those like fancy tea stores. I can't even think of the name, Tivana and stuff like that at your malls. We used to buy that tea, and they had these flower petals and stuff, and some of my favorite juices and teas, but I just didn't realize they were the same thing. I can't wait to show you how simple it is to make this wonderful juice. Let's get started. Hey y'all, so this is what we're gonna need for our Jugo de Jamaica or Jamaica juice. Looks like it's spelled like Jamaica, but it's pronounced Jamaica. It's one of my favorites at the Mexican restaurant. And these are hibiscus leaves. You'll need water, a pot, measuring cup, a strainer, and sugar. A cup and some straws. Super simple. Hibiscus leaves, it's like a tea. They call it an agua or juice, and I absolutely love it. Some people put cinnamon, a little bit of cinnamon and other things, but we're gonna try the basic way that my friend told me about, and then we'll go from there. I can't wait. Sugar, the hibiscus flower petals, and water, and that's it. Let's get cooking. Okay, y'all, so this is pretty simple. I'm gonna start off with a smaller batch. And so all you need is 1 cup of these amazing hibiscus leaves. So I'm just piling it on here. Some people may use more. I mean, I have a whole bag. Look how much more I have. And this, I think, makes about 1 gallon. So 1 cup. I think it's like beautiful. And then 2 cups of water. But I think it doesn't matter how much water, honestly, because you're going to use it all. But I'm going to do 2 cups of water. And then I'm going to put it on my stove top. I did like 2.5 cups. I don't know if you can see how the water is already turning color. And so I am going to go ahead and put this on the stove top and start letting it seep and boil. And you want to boil for, 7-10 minutes or something like that. Just, once it gets boiled, to get that, to extract the flavors and color from the petals. And then we're going to add sugar and more water, and that's it. It's like making a sweet tea. Not very difficult, but different and yummy. So let's put it on the stove. All right, and while that is boiling on the stove, I'm going to go ahead and measure out my sugar. I like to put it in the container that the hot liquid is going to, because it'll melt. Now you could add it to your boiling water, because you're going to strain it anyways and get all that juice. But I just do the same thing with like lemonade or sweet tea. I just put it at the bottom and let it melt. A lot of the recipes call for 1 cup of sugar for the gallon. I'm going to go ahead and just do like half a cup of sugar for right now, because you can always add to it. You know what I'm saying? Let's do that. And you know what, guys? I think I accidentally put water in here because was wet. So now I'm gonna have clumpy sugar. All right, let's check on this Jamaica petals boiling. Here we go. It's looking good. Okay, y'all. So it is ready to come off. I'm going to attempt to do this without spilling it, but we shall see. There's like a little lip. You see that? It's not flat. I probably should have just did it in this picture, but I plan to keep pouring water in the hibiscus leaves and getting more like flavor out of them. That's kind of like how I do my tea, so I'm going to attempt to do that here. I think you're supposed to let this cool for a few minutes. So let's do that. I'm going to let this cool for a little bit before I put it in this glass thing, just so it doesn't like bust. And we'll be right back. All right, guys, so I've let it cool for a little bit, and wish me luck that this doesn't become a bloody mess, because it's gonna, oh, so far so good. Put that back in here. It smells amazing. I'm gonna get some more of this water, and I'm just gonna actually put it in here. And only because I've always done my tea like that, just to kind of like extract as much of the essence and flavor as I can. I mean, I can always boil some more flowers and stuff too, but I feel like they still have so much to give. Pretty simple. Let's see how these flowers look. Amazing. All right, so let me get a little, just kind of mix this, because I have that sugar down here, you know, with the hotter part. So I want to mix it around and make sure it gets melted and incorporated. Look at that color. Isn't that just beautiful? It looks like sangria. Another favorite of mine. So I'm just gonna top it, the rest of this gallon jug, with just water. Then I'm gonna fill up my cup with ice and just serve it over ice. And let's take a sip and see how this turned out, and see if we would add more sugar next time, which I might want some of that sugar in here that I had in my cup. All right, that's good. You might want to add, I only remember I added about half a cup, closer to the 3/4 of half a cup, but not one whole cup. You may want that. And if this was lemonade, I probably would put the cup. I'll take a little sip. I don't think it needs it. Let me get some ice. All right, let me see if I can pour this way. Oh, do you see that beautiful color? Oh my gosh. I'll put this over here in case I made a mess, which I did. Let's put us a fun straw. Let me see. Let's just do a little heart here. And I think this would be a great like popsicle. You can always add other fruit flavors to it. Of course, it's just the Jamaica, but I'm just saying, if you wanted to make it a little bit different, I bet you can make a sangria out of this. Yes, that is refreshing. You can always add more sugar if you felt like the ice was gonna, you know, melt and water and the drink down, but Y'all, I am super pleased with how simple this was. So you can see if my tongue got colored. Not yet. This is very refreshing. And like I said, one of my favorite drinks. And I'll probably boil it longer than what I did to see if I can infuse more or just add more flowers. But light and fresh and just delicious. You need to try this out. This would be such, I mean, you could put a little bit of lemon. You can serve it hot too. It doesn't have to be cold. You can serve it with lime, a little bit lemon. If it's, you know, a little bit of honey and lemon or lime, whatever you prefer. If it's, you know, winter time or even if you just want a hot tea. And I hear there's a lot of beneficial things. You can make this like a pink drink, like the Starbucks, and add some coconut milk. Really, there's so many ways. This is really a versatile little juice tea here. And I'm glad my friend introduced the recipe to me, because I've been drinking this for years, y'all, but never tried to attempt it until now. And I think it's very important that you step outside your culture. This has nothing to do with Georgia, except I drank it for the first time in Georgia for the last, 20 years. And has nothing to do with, Puerto Rico, but it's a Mexican drink that I've never attempted. I said, let me go outside my comfort zone and share this with Thirsty Thursday. So I'm asking you, step outside that comfort zone. Try something that you just have loved and paid for years and years, and see and attempt to make it. You won't regret it. I do not regret doing this, and I'm going to add some fun things in here to make it my own. So do it. From my kitchen to yours, I ain't thirsty. Buen provecho.